Hello everyone and welcome to the #1 place where you can find Piggy build mode content, and in today's live stream we're going to be working more on the city hall that we've been working on for a while. I don't want to say finishing this building right here, this city hall, which actually apparently is supposed to be more based off of a town hall. And then the second section is we're going to be just playing your maps. And let's just begin. I gotta show you guys everything we've built, everything that me and the Yeet Man, who is our interior designer of this map, we gotta show you everything that we've gotten so far here. Let's just start off with a tour of what we've gotten so far. This is like the lobby. I think he called it the vestibule. We have the council chamber. I'm still kind of confused as to what this room actually is, because when I asked the Yeet Man, our interior designer, what I was originally thinking that this room was the press briefing room. You know, you have your press secretary up here, as well as the political leader, the government official of, I guess in this case, a mayor, and like from time to time he or she would show up, he and or she. And then you'd have all of, you know, the mainstream media, everyone from this building, and I guess other neighboring towns and cities. Okay, and then here we have, like, I guess a waiting room, because I believe you also go to a town hall to, you know, like pay your taxes, pay the water bill. Look what we got back here, guys. I'm just going to fly past it. We have our little wrench crouch point. The wrench is very hard to get if you guys do know much about my map. We have a bunch of little places. I don't know if these are going to be desks, offices, or what. But one of them is the city manager. Over here we got the planning office. So I guess that's like the planning board. I put some little decorations up. I don't know what's actually going to go here, though. The court administration. Then you have, you know, more windows, more decorations. You have a bunch of things. You have accountants, the court clerks, customer service counter, and open office. Okay. And then back here, I added just a little bit more to it. I added a safe, which has, you guys can see, well, I guess I'll just pull it up here. It has the blowtorch. And then there's also a computer. White key, it's not even down on the map yet, so there's no chance. And the Mimi's not even on the map either, so it's technically useless. Then we also have the court records rooms. And that's all we have for the first floor. Now, keep in mind, I think we can all agree that I made this property, this city, this actual property much bigger than it really is. So far, there's not an awful lot going in here. A lot of people were saying it reminds you of one of those government buildings that you see in Washington, D.C. For instance, the Capitol. You see the White House. I want to make a blend of like all of those things. Kind of put in here. Like on top, we're gonna have a big giant dome. I don't know. We might want that that statue on top. Maybe we'll. No, I'm definitely not going to put a NPC. The lag is just getting worse. And unless you have like a really good device, and this is actually a pretty new device that I'm on right now, I believe every other one of my devices won't work. And then he said, to fix it, you're going to have to start emptying. This is, I really hate to say this. Now, he said this on the previous stream, if you guys want to go check that out. Emptying interiors of buildings that don't serve a purpose in this map. We all know I can't part with that. It's going to be very hard for me to do. Very hard for me to get out of this little lag I'm in right now. Now, there are certain buildings that I feel like I felt forced to fill in. For instance, the department stores. I feel like since this one's closer to the city, this one might stay. That one, I could easily close off or just say, hey, it's under renovation or something, but never do anything about it. KLVY, now that the city hall is being built, and since this is their media news outlet, I feel like it just serves more of a purpose, and it's in a very good location. Car repair place. That was full on filling up space, but there's not much of an interior to block. This building, I have no problem with canceling, ending, completely, you know, taking the. It's as much of a central, perfect location as it is. We had trouble finding stuff to put in there. Right after the stream, I was just building on the city hall, And he started asking me questions like, you know what, this looks, where did you get the name Swellview? And then he started, putting pieces together of it. And he said it reminds him a lot of Henry Danger, and I was afraid no one would know what that is. So I'm thinking, you know what, there's no point of even trying to replicate. What happened was, in general, I just thought no one would know. What am I doing? In here, office buildings, and look what go search Piggy, come on. Piggy Plus on YT for more content covering this huge Piggy map. I have 2 extra floors, and I want to use them, but I don't know what to use them on, so they may not be used. First of all, we got the basement right here. Nothing to see, or nothing. There's really nothing that I have special to be put down here. Someone came in and built, what do you call them? Built fan art, MGV. That's one of my. If you're a new or a recent subscriber and you have no idea what that means, why people keep referring to me as it, my original YouTube channel name was Mobile Gameplays Vids Channel. It's a very long, weird name, and so yeah, that's why I have the windows here. If you guys want to see it from a bird's eye view, and then also it has a logo of Piggy right there. Coming up here, this is the 2nd floor in the city hall where I don't even know what to put. I have no idea what to put. I might just leave this all as windows. I want to keep the staircase. I don't know. In my initial Piggy map, which this is technically loosely based off of, I called this hotel exactly where this location was. I called it Swellview Suites, and I love that name so much. I was going back through my videos and realizing I forgot about that name. I got to bring that back in. I don't want to start building the council chamber. You know what I can do? Oh, that may not work out. I was about to say, we should add like a 2nd floor for the council chamber, because I believe it's a pretty big room. See, that's the thing though. Look what I'm getting rid of, guys. If he does the research on these things, and I'll be honest, right after the stream, I was doing a bunch of research on City Hall, and I figured out it's not as grandiose as I thought it was. I was treating it more like a residential building in Washington, D.C. It's nothing fancy. It's basically kind of what Yeetman already kind of summed it up in the previous stream. He just said it's not as fancy as you're making it look. And I was even noticing this building, even though I had a fancy idea in my head, and when you fly around it up close and everything, it looks pretty cool. Even though the black windows, I don't care if they look modern, they don't fit in with this design. And then, okay, going back out, but as you walk farther and farther away from it, fly farther, it just, to me, or from other angles, it just looks like a gray cinder block with lights around it, sitting on a beautiful mountain. And someone, I had to, YouTube blocked the comment, and I did see it, okay? So the person who did see it, YouTube blocked it because there was some foul language in it. But he did say, do your research on, he said, if you want to make this map more realistic, right here, we have our monetization requirements. We have 2 requirements. We have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 public watch hours. Now, as you see, and I said it about, I said 6 months ago, at least something like that, we needed, we completed our public watch hours. And we are halfway, a little bit over halfway, the required subscriber amount. So if we get more subscribers, I need to keep pushing it, because then we get monetized, guys, which means I can do more with this channel. And you guys want to see more with it, right? So make sure you guys are subscribing. Share this channel with a friend. Share this with all of your Roblox friends. Put it on your social media. That'll be it for today's video. If you guys liked the video, you guys want to see more, make sure you guys are subscribed and tap the bell to be notified when we upload or go live. I will see you in the next episode. And as always, comment for more content.